May 12th, save the date. I quit smoking cigarettes on May 12th. I have prepared for the date. I prepared for it. And if you want to know what I'm going to do, I feel like telling you this is enough, that I don't want to jinx myself. So I will be keeping like a video diary of my experience. I don't think like any of my YouTube friends really smoke cigarettes, probably except for me. So I need to catch up with y'all. And I do want to quit smoking cigarettes. I'm ready. I'm a mouth breather anyway, so it really sucks to even make a video when I'm always like breathing hard. It's weird. But yeah, I smoke weed, so I figure I'll be all right. You know, I think one could be a trigger to the other. But also, if I feel like smoking a cigarette, I'll just smoke a joint. I live in Arizona. I'll smoke 3 joints. And I'll live a lot longer for it. So here's something I have bought into, Boughten is not a word, but it is a good morning to just make words up. It is 4 milligram nicotine gum. So how much of this I'm actually going to use will be determined. My aunt, she uses this, but she uses the 2 milligram. Now, I smoke American Spirits now, and I've been smoking them for a while because I knew it would push me into quitting cigarettes because they're $13 a pack. So I basically spend $100 a week on cigarettes. I'm over it. You know what I mean? I'm over it. So it's not just the money. It's, you know, I've worked really hard to be back in my kids' life, and that $400 a month could absolutely go to enriching my children's life in some other way. So not like after realizing that, I can't just keep doing what I'm doing. I can, but we all have choices, and I need to refine my choices to fit the objective here. So my son's almost 18, an adult, and like getting his like adult life together is going to be way more important than smoking cigarettes. So there's one thing, like if I don't smoke cigarettes for a week, I can buy my son a whole wardrobe for whatever job he gets, you know? I'm just trying to think of it that way. Also, another like, so yeah, and then here's Fume. This is flavored air. So if you smoke vapes and like cigarette vapes and you want to quit, this is also another good way. I got a sampler, so I have white cranberry, raspberry, lemon. And so like when I think this is going to be useful is when I'm driving, because I do smoke in my car. I'm going to have to get a new car after I quit smoking. I'm not even going to want that car anymore. I already know. I could just smoke this instead because I can't really smoke joints in my car. And we'll just leave it at that. Whether I do or don't, you would have to hang out with me to find out, because I work out in the woods where there ain't nobody to tell me different. Anyways, that is like the product that I have ready for me to quit smoking cigarettes. Now, the mental approach, the mental approach is to me what's going to make or break this quit smoking experience. So I've been smoking cigarettes pretty much regularly since I was 14 years old. I think I'm 36. Yep, I'm 36. And the only way I know that is because it's 2025 and I was born in 88. And I just did the math. And if the math is wrong, can you just not mention it? But anyways, so I really never tried quitting smoking cigarettes, but I've been to county jail several times. And why is it so easy to quit smoking cigarettes in county jail? Because, you know, you can't. So in my mind, I'm trying to jail myself on the 12th. And I know that might sound weird to people, but all we have to do is pull from our experiences. So going to jail sucks, but in this case, it would be a benefit to be able to put myself there mentally and say, well, you just can't smoke cigarettes. That's all there is to it. So I'm working on that. It's a really big deal to me, and like I want to start getting into physical activity a lot more after that. Like if my mom quit smoking 5 years ago now, and she's old, and she's a little heavier set. So for her to be going out hiking like at least once a week is a big deal to me, because it shows me like the regeneration in her lungs. Like, she had chronic bronchitis and wheezing all the time, and like these things I can relate to now. Well, I'm only 36, I don't want my kids to have to like cart me around with like a oxygen thing hanging out of my nose. Like, I would never live that way, because uh to me it does sound so much sweeter. But I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying it's make or break. It's time to quit smoking cigarettes. Like, another observation I made, like, if you smoke cigarettes and somehow come across this video, I really hope you watch it, because I want you to listen. And like, the wrinkles on my face, like, I know like a lot of it cannot just be chalked up to smoking, but a lot of it can. And whether that's going to regenerate or not, I don't really care. But still, it's like, I'm going to get old. I don't need to make myself look older by my decisions and my choices, So I'm going to mentally jail myself on May 12th. Another reason why May 12th is so special is because both of my kids, they're 9 years apart, but both of my kids were due on May 12th, and neither one of them were born on May 12th. So it's like an unfinished date that I need to attach something special to. So that's what we're going to do. Um, I'm so against like celebrating birthdays and everything anymore, but I did have a joint birthday party for both of my kids. My daughter's birthday is April 28th and my son's is May 8th. So like, I have a lot of new ideology and beliefs in my head that I can't just like push on my kids. So the only thing I'm willing to push on them is that I'm going to quit smoking May 12th, and you guys need to go to your friend's house probably for a couple days. Go somewhere else. Just leave me alone for maybe 2 days. 2 days will probably be good. And I'll appreciate it the rest of my life, So, yeah, that's just what I'm doing. I know I need to be aware of like the trigger moments. Like, as a smoker, when I wake up, before I go to bed, after I eat a meal, driving in a car, these are all things that, like, I'm not a drinker really. Like, if I ever drink anything, like, it amounts to like 2 shooters and nothing more than that. And it's clear. But I really don't have any triggers like that. The marijuana might be a trigger, but we're going to have to find out. I think it might be a savior. Marijuana and it being legalized in Arizona got me off of like uh you can't even say that word. Uh got me off of an upper that I was doing for multiple years. The fact that I was able to complete probation and smoke marijuana legally, I got through without getting in trouble one time. So there's a lot of people like myself that would benefit from just smoking weed. So for me, I'm not adding it in to replace cigarettes. I'm just hoping it'll shadow out like my obsession with cigarettes. Like, I don't know. I think people are getting me really like pumped up about this. Like, people are like, oh, this is the hardest thing you'll ever quit in your life and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, victimizing myself was really hard to quit doing. But I did it. And I felt like I did it overnight. But I put years of work into it. But I woke up one morning and realized I'm not a fucking victim. Oh my God, that's awesome. Like, it took me a while, but like, why can't I just wake up on May 12th and not be a smoker anymore? So if there's any kind of, I know it's all in my head too. So if there's any kind of like hints anybody has, I know probably some of you used to smoke cigarettes and don't anymore. I just want to be prepared, because when I set that date, I knew I was going to tell people to hold myself accountable. And I told my kids. So I'm serious about this. I just, like, in my past drug of choice, like, you could just stop doing it and there really wasn't any repercussions. So I don't know what it's like to quit doing something habitually that might like seriously like affect your behavior, because I don't know. When I was doing lots of math, Can I say that? When I was doing lots of math, all you need is a sandwich and a nap, and you wake up okay. And cigarettes, I don't know. It's just been, okay, so like, yeah, 14. It's been 22 years. 22 years of smoking cigarettes. That's disgusting. I'm over it. One last thing. I just realized my biggest trigger is going to be my little sister, who's also my best friend and like my everything. And she smokes cigarettes. That's it right there. That's what I need to start analyzing and making plans on how to deal with it. Because now we're not going to get to spend any time together. I don't want to be like, oh, hey, we're going to hang out, but you can't smoke cigarettes while we're hanging out. I don't even want to see them. I don't want to be tempted, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Any hints on that? If you guys have hints, please. I always love to get advice from people. It's just not a lot of people give me advice.